evening. Let's go ahead and get started. It is storming here, so no idea how long I'm gonna get to play. I actually spent some time looking at some of the workshop levels and things, and I came across some really interesting ones that I think everyone might enjoy, at least everyone who's familiar with my channel. So let's head over to the mod section. What all hats do I have? Oh, I have a little dinosaur hat for the sprint hat. How cute. That's so cute. Whoops. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to him. Welcome back. Yes, I found a bunch of Ace Attorney workshop levels. So let's see. That one's case 3. I don't know why it doesn't say case 3 on the picture, but anyways, let's go ahead and get this going. Hat Kid tries her luck at lawyering in this thrilling mod. Take control of Hat Kid as she becomes an Ace Attorney. It features 4 full-length cases. Only 1 is currently done. 2, 4 will come out later down the line. Okay. Alright, let's get this started. Grr, I can't get caught. Deadbird prison is nothing to joke about. What the heck is this, a cute little attorney? Yes! Hey Shot, how are you doing? I'll have to pin this on someone. Someone like her! Oh no. If I pin it on her, then nobody will expect me. Although it should be suspect. Foo. Is this Undyne? 9:03 a.m. Deadbird Court Lobby, Burguary 15th. This was the beginning of a series of cases, most involving birds. On the 15th of Burguary, 2018, Hat Kid stood in the lobby of Deadbird Court. Let me know if it's too loud. It kind of sounds loud. Hey, darling. You ready for this trial? Your auntie's freedom is on the line. Hat Kid's uncle's sister was accused of murdering an express owl on the Owl Express. I know the conductor is most definitely rigging this trial in one way or another. It'll be your job to see through his deception. I know you can do it, darling. On this fateful day, a fervent battle for truth and justice was about to begin. 9:05 a.m., Dead Bird Courtroom number 5. Would you like to enable the hints? No. Ha! I bet you were expecting a gavel slam, huh, folks? Too bad. My court, my rules. This judge looked pretty familiar to Hat Kid. Aw, it gave me the Kirby hat. Can I change it? No. Now then, fools! Court is now in session for... Hey, kid, what's the defendant's name again? The defendant's name? I don't know. Since it's a courtroom involving birds... Of course! That was a test to make sure you had your wits. Court is now in session for Phoenix! Is the defense ready? Always, Your Honor. We're doing just fabulously. That's great. And you, prosecution? The prosecution is ready to win this thing. You two don't have a chance of getting a not guilty, I can assure you. Wonderful! And would the prosecution like to begin their opening statement? Certainly, Your Honor. On the 12th of Burguary at 8:03 p.m., the victim was stabbed to death with a knife. According to the autopsy report, the victim was stabbed 3 times, all in the same general location. The crime took place on the Owl Express in the boiler room. I've added these crime details to the court record. Crime details added to the court record. Hey, darling, usually if you were the head of defense, you'd be able to look at the record, but since you're co-defense right now, I'll ask occasionally if you want to look at it. Like right now, do you want to look at the evidence? Heck, I know. Great, take a look. We have an attorney's badge. It's a paper attorney badge. DJ Grooves made it for you. You're a 100% genuine attorney. Totally. I think there's a typo in this evidence here where it says at 8:03. I think it's supposed to say 8:30, and you'll see why later. Me and my daughter played this one earlier today. But it's really short, so it's not like a huge deal. But the next ones I haven't done the second one or third one. These are pictures of the crime scene. They were taken on the 13th. Ooh, very incriminating. I can't wait to pass down that guilty verdict. I want to do it right now. Not so fast. We haven't had any witnesses yet. I like how he's just jamming. That's me whenever I'm listening to Phoenix Wright music. Do you have any more evidence, conductor? Why, yes, I do. This is the Owl Express schedule detailing the rides that the train had done. It says that this particular trip lasted 3 days, from the 9th to the 12th. The train ride started at 9 a.m. on the 9th and ended at 11 p.m. on the 12th. Pictures and train schedule have been added to the court record. Now listen here, my dear conductor. I hope you know that me and my partner here won't let you get away with a guilty verdict. Unless, of course, the person's really guilty, I guess. Ha! And vice versa to you, DJ Petneck. We're in a court of law. That kind of language is unacceptable. Huh? Oh, okay. I love you, babe. Who cares, really? Humph. Well, fine then. The first witness I'll be calling in is a member of CAW. Bailiff, bring that guy in here. Make it snappy, or else. Hey, darling, want to look at the court record before the witness comes in? No. Alrighty, here he comes. Alright, give us your name and occupation. Also, hey Ren Puma, how are you doing? Name, classified. Occupation, also classified. What? My identity must be kept classified. Now hang on there, lassie. I can't proceed this trial without getting your name and occupation, so cough it up. Is the state of the universe in jeopardy if I do not comply? What? Yes, totally. Oh yeah, if you don't, the world will end. All existence will come to a close. I see. Well, for the betterment of the universe, I shall declassify. Name, anonymous. Occupation, owl detective. That doesn't look like an express owl at all. I have a very vital and classified sum of information that I shall be relinquishing to the bird court. Yeah, that's right. You better. But information is not free. You see, information is valuable. I'm not asking for money, however. Information for information. I shall ask the one on the defense. Riddle me this. Head adornment wearing neonate? What is your favorite color? Okay, I remember him saying something really weird. Like there is a right answer and I can answer wrongly. I want to see what happens if I answer it correctly. Hold on a second. And this really is a color. I even looked it up because I didn't I've never heard of this before. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even fit. I guess there is no way to answer this correctly. There's an E at the end. At the end. Smaragdine? I spelled it correctly except for the E. I bet they did that on purpose. Incorrect. There's an E at the end. You failed the test, but I shall partake in this provision of information regardless. Behold! Witness testimony. So, I was taking a ride on the Owl Express when suddenly I hear the outcry of another one of my fellow Express Owls. Due to my great concern of this event, I followed the noise to the boiler room. I walked into a most chilling sight. One of my dear fellow Express Owls had been moited, stabbed with a knife. When I discovered this body, I discovered the culprit too, an old woman. I had caught the killer in the act, and as the clock chimed, it signaled the moment the killer was caught. Aha! Very decisive testimony. Oh. And I can't wait to hand down the guilty verdict. I can't wait to hear the victim cry in distress. Yes, what he said. But since I am currently a judge, I have to be non-biased. As such, I'll be giving the defense a chance to cross-examine. Defense! Prepare your weapons of logic. We are on it, Your Honor. Alrighty, darling, this is the big part, the cross-examination. All you have to do is choose which statements you want more information on. Shout out, "Hey!" and I'll take a look at that statement. You do that by choosing press, and then you expose contradictions by presenting a piece of evidence using the present button. Give them a good zing! But don't present unless you're sure it's right, or you'll get a penalty. 4 of those and it's game over. Don't worry, you've got this. Hat Kid was prepared. Taking a ride on the Owl Express. Hey! And why were you taking a ride? I was simply taking a train from point A to point B. That is all. Objection! I wish they said objection, but they don't. But it's pretty cool what they do use. Interesting. What was your destination? Classified. Of course. When suddenly I hear the outcry of one of my express owls. A fellow express owls. Hey! Are you sure it was an express owl? Positive. I know what a fellow express owl sounds like. A noise such as hoot, hoot. It was quite chilling indeed. Due to my great concern of this event, I followed the noise to the boiler room. You could hear it even over the boiler? I have extraordinary hearing, I'll have you know. It's one of my express owl traits, heightened hearing. I did indeed hear the boiler and the owl. I walked into a most chilling sight, being voided. Did you check to see if the knife was rubber? And why would it be rubber? Oh, you know, hypothetically. He's just like swinging around. Oh, maybe the knife was rubber. Nope. We checked the scene. This one ain't rubber. And when I discovered this body, I discovered the culprit too, an old woman. Just because she was there doesn't make her the killer. Ah, but you see, I walked in on the act. I had caught the killer in the act. And as the clock chimed, it signaled the moment he was caught. She was caught. Chime? Yes, when a new hour starts, the clock chimes. Such as at 6, 7, or in this case, 8. There's gotta be a contradiction here somewhere. The testimony is suspicious. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, this is where I start thinking that this is a typo. Because it says that they were stabbed at 8:03. And then you'll see what happens when we do this. Present my attorney's badge. And see here it says 8:23. It said 8:03 earlier. And then they say 8:30 in just a second. Zing! Hold it right there. There's something pretty off about what you just said. And what would be off about such a statement? You say you caught them in the act when the clock chimed, yes, darling? Yes, that is indeed what I said. Does that bother you? It actually does, because the murder happened 30 minutes after the crime. Or 30 minutes before, if you consider the next hour. How can you explain this inconsistency, darling? Hey, now listen here, I'm not gonna take this. Sure, that may be true, but maybe I'm mistaken. I saw the body and the defendant. The blood looked fresh, too. I never said I walked in at 8 or at 8:30. Humph. Allow me to revise that testimony I gave. It's flawed. Now there will be no lies in my court, or else you'll regret it. I did not lie, I simply misspoke and omitted information. Allow me to explain. I know, a lot of work went into this. The second one looks even better. But I mean, I haven't tried it. Just from the pictures, it looks like there's a lot more to it. As I said, I was taking a ride on the Owl Express. I'm not going to tread over my previous testimony, as I only need to correct one statement. I arrived at the moment which I assumed to be the moment of the crime. Obviously, I assumed false. I never clarified what time I saw them at. I saw them at 12 a.m., as the clock chimed for a new day. That clears it up, does it not? Ah, there we go! The contradiction is eliminated. Take that, DJ Petneck. Grr, darling. We have to find a new contradiction in this testimony. You got this. We can find this new contradiction. Whenever someone lies to cover up a lie, more lies are exposed. As I said, I was taking a ride on the Owl Express. Hold it! And why were you taking a ride? Humph, that is none of your concern. It has nothing to do with the situation at hand. Oh yeah? I think you're hiding something. Patnack! Now hold it right there, DJ Grooves. Would you perhaps be badgering the witness? What? I never. He says it isn't related to the case, so it isn't related to the case. Objection sustained. Hee, I always wanted to say that. Hat Kid looks at the witness suspiciously. I'm not going to tread over my previous testimony, as I need to correct one statement. And why won't you? How do we know there wasn't any problems with it? If there was issues with it, you would have pointed them out. My previous testimony had one flaw, which you pointed out. However, this new testimony doesn't have any flaws. 0. Quite a bold claim, darling. It's not a claim, it's a fact. Facts are only facts until proven otherwise. Then prove me wrong. Hat Kid wonders why this crow is so confident in his testimony. I arrived at the moment which I assumed to be the moment of the crime. Why did you assume it to be the moment of the crime? I saw the killer and the victim, all in front of me as I walked in. I feel my justification for not assuming the crime has happened 4 or so hours earlier is valid. And why is that? Because why would the killer stand by the body for 4 hours? Oh yeah, that is indeed a good point. How is that a good point? Good point? I think not. I think it's a marvelous point. An amazing point. It might be the best point in the world! Nay, the universe! Obviously, I assumed false. I never clarified what time I saw them at. I saw them at 12 a.m. as the clock chimed for a new day. Well, why didn't you clarify the actual time? I didn't think it mattered. It matters 100%, Mr. Emis. Anonymous. It matters immensely. Then prove to me that it matters. That clears it up, does it not? Let's go back. 12 a.m. Show the train schedule. Because the train ride ended at 11, not at 12 a.m. this time? Mr. Anonymous. Take a look at this! The train schedule? What of it? It says the train's ride ended at 11 p.m. on the 12th! Oh, how disappointing. I was expecting you were going to pull some sort of elaborate shouting thing. You expect to catch me with that? Easy. I didn't find the body on the 12th. I found it at 12 a.m. on the 11th. That opens a second contradiction, however. I beg your pardon? On the 11th, the victim had not died yet. Caw! If the crime had not been committed yet, how could you have seen it, Mr. Emis? Emis? Well, you see, the one thing that I... Well? Pegnet! What is the meaning of this? Amos, don't just sit there like a deer in the headlights. Caw! Caw! This is badgering! Come now, it shouldn't be that hard to fix this, if your testimony truly didn't have any flaws. Darling! The witness should be speaking for themselves. I'll have you know I am a certified bird prosecutor. I'll do what I have to. Now you must do something. Of course. Of course I can explain it. Well, not me, but I know someone else who saw the crime. You what? Yeah, a second witness, of course. The conductor knows of the second witness. I do? I do! Oh yeah, that witness. I know that one. Yes, indeed. One of my fellow expressiles. The one who saw the killer into the room. Definitive proof. Your Honor, permission to call a second witness. Permission granted. He's just kind of watching everything. Huh. Thank you, Your Honor. What just happened? What happened was you losing. Ha 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 ha. This turn of events makes Hat Kid very peeved. Bailiff, bring in the second witness. Alright, give us your name and occupation. Oh, I, died Bird Express Owl. Well then, Mr. Bird, our previous witness, Mr. Emis, said you'd be able to clear up the contradictions in his testimony. Yeah, I can do that. I saw the killer go into the boiler room. And, yeah, I guess I'll testify. Okay, so I was in the dining room, which is 2 rooms away from the boiler room. I saw this big old lady. She grabbed a knife from the kitchen. Then I saw her walk towards the boiler room. I wouldn't have followed them, but they were wearing my hat. I really liked that hat. So I followed her into the boiling room, and I saw her standing over the body of one of my friends, holding that kitchen knife menacingly. Hat Kid is now double peeved. Now, darling, every testimony has a contradiction, except the ones that don't. But I'm pretty sure this one does. I think. Press X to doubt. Okay, so it's in the dining room. Can anyone confirm that it is indeed 2 rooms away? It's 2 rooms away. Oh yeah, how can you be so sure? Because it's my pecking train, you peckneck. Right. I saw this big old lady. She grabbed a knife from the kitchen. Are you sure it was the same knife used to kill the victim? Pretty sure. It had a black handle with 3 white dots on it. Yeah, that sounds like the knife. Yeah. Then I saw her walk towards the boiler room. How did she walk? She's a cardboard cutout. Cardboard cutout? I have no clue what you're talking about. Never mind. I wouldn't have followed them, but they were wearing my hat. I really like that hat. Your hat? Yeah. I had left my hat in a room, but it appears that old lady picked it up. It's a one of a kind. She put it on the victim before killing him. I don't know why she would do such a thing, but yeah. What hat are you wearing right now? The same hat. I did get it back eventually. I can testify to that. I gave... what? I did indeed give him his hat back. Got it. So I followed her into the boiling room, and I saw her standing over the body of one of my friends, holding that kitchen knife menacingly. So you walked in on the victim being killed? What time? AM? PM? PM. On the 12th. That checks out. Ha! Give it up, Grooves. An express owl never lies. There's gotta be a contradiction here somewhere. This testimony is suspicious. Alright, I think I forgot where I'm supposed to present evidence. I think I do the pictures? Oh, it's right here. I just remembered. Sing! So, you're sure that she held the knife when you found her? Yeah, she finished stabbing the victim and I was holding the knife. Oh, and was holding the knife. It dripped with the blood of her enemy. Sorry, Mr. Bird. Yeah, thank you for your concern. No, I mean, sorry, I'm gonna expose you. Pfft, exposed? You sound pretty dramatic right now. Isn't this a courtroom? Hat Kid wonders why this owl is such a meanie. No, Mr. Bird, take a look at this picture. Uh-huh, what about it? Where is the knife? It's, you know, right... Oh. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, that's definitely not where I said it was. So how do you explain this? Pretty easily, actually. I just misspoke. You... Wait, what? Yeah, I guess it was in the victim. But does that really change anything? Well, well, well. Looks like the DJ loser isn't that great at his job. The lassie over there is better than you. Can I go now? I need to feed my fish at home. Well then, that's a pretty conclusive trial. You proved a lot of inconsistencies, but never actually proved who the true killer was. I guess I could just end the trial here, if you're gonna waste our time. No, wait! Ha! Well then do you have an idea of who the killer is then? Well, what about you, kid? Do you have an idea? It's one of these things that I think any of these answers works. Let's see the conductor. Hat Kid whispered something into DJ Groove's ear. What? Really? Okay. Oh, do you have an answer? The defense accuses the conductor. What? Wow, I've never seen this level of desperation. Looks like the defense is trying to find something where there isn't anything. What the heck are you two doing? It wasn't me, I'm the prosecutor. Just because you're a prosecutor doesn't mean you can't be guilty. Well, if you're so certain, then you must have proof, yes? Of course we do. Right, darling. Hat Kid is silent. So what I'm getting at is that you're trying to blame me because you got cornered, is that it? Maybe. Your Honor, the defense is trying to pin me to get a not guilty. Aha, that's desperate. Don't think I've seen that before. Well then, they can't get a not guilty if I just... Guilty! I guess that was the ending. So you sure that she held a knife? Okay. Hat Kid whispered something in a DJ Grooves' ear. Are you crazy? Well, it's worth a shot. Oh, do you have an answer? Yes, we do, Your Honor. What? The defense would like to propose the killer is... the victim. What the heck? That's right, the victim. You mean a suicide? Nay, not a suicide. The victim is still alive! He's just dancing! Hoot! Hoot! This is quite the hoot you're stirring up. Where's the victim then? Right in this courtroom. You can't be serious. That's right, the victim and the killer is... Mr. Dyed Bird. Hoot! The victim never died because the death was fake. This is quite a hoot. Have you lost your mind? The victim is the killer? Of all the crazy theories. Yeah, you can't prove that. How would you prove such a thing? Well, if you look at the picture, this victim is wearing the same clothes and the same one-of-a-kind hat. So, I told you the hat was given back to me by the conductor. So what if it's in the picture? That doesn't mean it was me. Yeah, I was the one who gave him his hat back when we arrived. So where's your proof? Oh, is that so? That's funny. If you got the hat back when the train finished its ride, then this picture shouldn't be possible. And why is that? Because this picture was taken a day after the murder. Hoot! No way! So that is indeed the hat in the picture. So how are you wearing it right now? But here's the final evidence. If you're here and you're not the victim, then that means if we go back to check the crime scene, will we find the body? Look at him just dancing. Let's dancing. Hoot! I had insane amounts of taxes I hadn't paid, and I blew all my money on this suit and hat. I couldn't pay back my unpaid taxes, and I would have been sent to Deadbird Prison. So I made a deal with the Caw agent, Anonymous, to fake my death and pin it on Phoenix. The girl, she's next to the, she's next to the penguin guy. It's just we don't see her very often for some reason. But we'll see her a lot in the next one. And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling defense attorneys. What a disappointment. Guess I'm not executing the defendant. Ugh. The court declares the defendant, Phoenix, Not guilty. Court adjourned. Would you like to try to... No. 8:01 a.m. Dead Bird Court lobby. Birduary 15th. Congrats, darling. We won the case. I can't believe we pulled that one off like a magic trick. I think that's it. And thus Hat Kid and DJ Grooves won the case. But this would not be Hat Kid's last case. In fact, it wasn't even her first. But in the future, Hat Kid would go on to take on many cases. Will we see them? Maybe. Probably. Not right now. Ace Attorney, A Hat in Crime, Act 2, a Mafia-style turnabout. Coming eventually. But I do have it. It's Edgeworth behind the mask. So that was the end of that one. It was basically just a I don't know, imagining of an actual level in this game, which was still pretty neat. But I'm pretty sure this next one's 100% new. Welcome back, tiny baby alien. Come and browse mail with Mafia. And I guess the fourth one hasn't come out yet. These are the only three I could find. What's this? And I actually... Okay. I'm trying to go back. There we go. What? Why did she blow a kiss? Okay. I've completely... Oh, I got the, colors for her to look like Trucy. But I don't know how to actually get it. Maybe it's broken? Because it's an old one that came out when the first game was out. But, I don't have it. I don't think. No. I think that's even the colors in the pictures here. I'm not sure. They may just be the default colors. Anyways, let's go ahead and start the second one. This mod can take a bit to load, just be patient. The thrilling sequel to A Hat in Crime Case 1. Right. As you can see, this one's got more to it. We have an actual investigation and 2 trials. Let's go ahead and start. Why are you doing this? Do not play dumb with me. You disgrace Mafia. How can you be so weak? You and your brother. My brother? What have you done to him? What have I done to him? You really want to know? It should be fairly obvious. The same thing I'm about to do to you, weakling! Those chest hairs. That's it then. The weak have been purged. My job is done. Next step is to accuse Luca of the crime, and then hire her to prosecute. So it seems like there's going to be a girl prosecutor this time. Now to go hire that one girl to prosecute the trial. I have faith in her. I've set it up so that investigation will prove her as the killer. So I can get rid of 2 birds with 1 stone. But that's only if the defense is competent. If it gets to that point, I'll make sure to drag Luca down with them. Take them all out. Take out every last weak person on Earth. Soon, only the strong will remain. There he is, the killer! Luca, you killed this man, you traitor! What? No! I didn't do anything! Intruder alert. Huh? Someone's here. I wonder who it is. Oh, and where's Bo Kid? Bo Kid is the 2nd player character. Hello. Ah, Hat Kid. Kid with hat. Slimy space alien. Well, I guess not so slimy right now. You did a trial earlier with the DJ and the questionably shaped bird. That means you are attorney. Ace Attorney. Luca is in grave danger, accused for murder, and have no defense attorney. You can pull off miracles, right? Maybe not miracles, but... is he asking me to defend him? Luca will be forever in Hat Kid's debt. Please, please defend me. Please, be my ace attorney. I'd love to. No, back off. I'd love to. About time someone asked me to do this again. It sure has been a while. I've been antsy to get back in that court. Ah, you will? Great! They're not providing us with evidence, so we need to go find some. Now then, come down to Mafia Town with Luca. I will take you to scene of crime. Here we go. Oh no! Ah, Hat Kid, over here! You made it! Great! Now we can start the investigation. So here's what you'll need to do, Hat Kid. I'll need you to search this area for as many clues as possible. Talk to people. Search every nook and cranny. He's dead! As you can see, they've blocked off the area, but that's fine. We'll find our evidence all in this spot. Make sure you go check the body. I thought it said booty for a second. Make sure you talk to witnesses as well. They might not be cooperative due to the prosecutor, but we should be able to get something out of it. Over there is the Mafia Forensics Lab. Make sure to go down there to analyze evidence when you find it. He'll be sure to tell you any hidden details. We'll find the truth. I know we will. Come to me if you have any questions. I'll do my best to help. Now then, let's get investigating. Alright, so now we actually get to walk around, talk to people. Mafia of Cooks, #1 at everything. The forensics guy looks angry. I was just visiting Mafia Town to get a taste of their delicious fish, and now look! They've blocked off this whole area and aren't letting anyone out or in. Geez, I'm gonna be late to the conductor's movie at this rate. What even happened? Did someone die or something? Hey, there's a seal in here. What's this? We found my super secret hiding spot. How amazing! I love you, miss. That's a reward. A super big amount of rubies. Lots and lots of love. Now get out before I heck you out of my sight. Okay? Can I not get up there? Hello? Mafia cannot leave until everyone has finished investigation. That includes Little Girl and Luca the traitor. You know what that means, yes? It means hurry up so Mafia can leave! Hello, would you like to buy hot dog? Just kidding. We shall give no food to those who help traitors. I'll just take it then. Ugh. Ugh. Give me them dogs. I want a bear. Little girl is investigating? How strange. Boss did not say anything about little detective girl. My mistake. Little girl attorney. Well, you will not be finding anything here. Now shoo! Okay. Imagine talking a mafia, but over the course of the conversation, the quality seems to deteriorate, and it gets worse and worse. What? Where the sentence structure and grammar reverts to a point of utter nonsense, and you just don't want to talk to him anymore. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Is he dead? No, he's just asleep. Okay. Huh? What is little girl doing at crime scene? Little girl should not be in dangerous place. Oh, little girl is attorney. Ha! Mafia do not believe you. Oh, what is that? Little girl have badge? Fair enough. Little girl is attorney. Crime scene is blocked off. Do not leave until you are done with the investigation. Little girl will not be allowed back in. After all, who would want to investigate 2 times? Me? Okay, I guess there's nothing down here. Gotta go up! Takumi. Hello, kid with hat. How may Mafia help you? Mafia has been told to answer any and all questions they know answers to. Tell me about the victim. The victim? Of course. The victim is named Yomo Morto. He's 45 years old. Or was. I was friends with Yomo. Shame he's gone. But that's what happens when you're weak. He had similar eyes to most Mafia. Gray. His mustache the same black as everyone else. He had quite good vision. Some of the best. 20/20 vision. He regularly wore the Kiss the Cook apron. Not my favorite, but not a bad choice. What else? Oh, Yomo had a twin brother. His specifics were mostly the same, but he has 20/60 vision. No one has seen him recently. He wears a Mafia No. 7 apron. This is really good information. I better write it down. Yay! Falso morto. Who's the killer? How do I make egg salad? Is it obvious? It has already been proven without a shadow of a doubt. Luca Botali is the killer. It was in his house after all. Doesn't Kid agree? Kid with hat agree. Luca is innocent. Of course Child would say so. Child is defense attorney. If you haven't made homemade egg salad before, now's your chance. Listen well, Kid with hat. First, make hard-boiled eggs. Fill enough water in a large pot that will cover the eggs by 1 inch once added. Then add fish. Bring water to a low boil, and then carefully place fish in the hot water. Cook fish on a low simmer for 12 minutes. Add more fish. Peel the fish, and coarsely chop the hard-boiled fish. In a medium-sized fish, combine chopped fish, salt, and fish. Taste fish salad. Then remember that you're supposed to make an egg salad. Throw out fish salad. Final step, look up how to make egg salad. Okay. You look menacing. Mafia architecture is much difficult to traverse, requiring strong muscles to climb up or acrobatic legs to scale. If little girl wishes to climb to crime scene, she must be nimble. Okay. Masuda. Bistro. Oh, hi guy. Say fragile. Fragile. Ah, little girl here to investigate. Do not bother, we already know who did it. Scurry home, this scene has nothing to give you. Tell me what you saw. You want to know more about what I saw? Ha! You think you can save the defendant with it? No, it is not possible. Defendant has sealed their fate. I'll not tell you the details, but I will tell you a vague idea of what happened. In the middle of the night, I saw him. I saw Luca. Luca was up there, on that balcony, and he punched a hole in the wall. It was very clear. He was entering the room to kill someone. Then I heard the yell, and he had sealed his fate. Luca the traitor. You wish to hear more? Ha! The prosecutor has told me not to say any more until the trial. You will not get any more information out of me. Kid with hat. Whoops. Good, little girl's smart. What's this flag? Flag? Oh, I see what you mean. This flag is the very important monthly flag. Every month we put out a flag on the first day of the month. It raises morale and looks very amazing. This is the flag for Birch First. That day is today. Little girl probably not appreciate the wonder of flag. It is a shame. While it seems kind of tacky, this could be an important detail later. Now I better jot it down. It's a flag on top of Luca's house, and a few others. Further details can be read during cross-examination. Okay. Alright. It looks like a 6-pack of grape juice fell over. Grape juice. But there's only 5 scattered around. Maybe the 6th one fell somewhere. It's a 6-pack of grape juice. Only 5 bottles are in it. Let's investigate this house. We might be able to get an idea of what happened. 3 holes. All of them look new. Were these made by Luca? No, it couldn't have been. That wouldn't make much sense. Why would he destroy his own house? That doesn't seem right. Must have been someone else. Ah, there's two on the roof. But those look old. Must be from a natural accident. Well then, better write all this down. Okay. Birduary. A calendar. It's a bird-themed one too. Oh, it seems to be a leap year this year, so there's an extra day in this month. Will that be relevant? Better note this down just in case. It's a cute calendar. It's a leap year! That drink really stands out. Where does this door lead to? I see like a whole room in here. Okay. Alright, what's this? Oh. It's a news channel. It's set to the only reliable news channel left in this world. Yes. As Wu can see the Kiwi. Be sure to tune in for the big trial. Okay. Justice. In justice we trust. Oh, let's see you. What is that? What is that? That's the one piece of evidence that will, you know, make us win the trial. We need it! Okay, there's a door here. This is the house of the Morto family. They were pretty close to Luca, huh? I guess that makes him more suspicious. Oh no! These are the victim's glasses. At least I think they are. Why else would they be near the victim's body? They're cracked, so if they are, they must have fallen with the victim and hit the ground. Still, these are kind of weird cracks. They look more like they were impacted. Maybe I'm assuming wrong, that the victim fell backwards. That could be what the killer wants me to think. I'll have to take these to forensics after I'm finished collecting all the evidence. Victim's glasses are cracked. Take that, evidence! What's this? This bottle. It looks like it fell down here, but it didn't break. It must be some strong bottle. Better note this down just in case. Grape juice. Unshattered. This is the victim. Luca told me on the way here his name was Yomo Morto. Let's take a look. The victim is wearing an apron. Ugh. There's blood on it. Huh. But only on the inside. There's also 3 holes in the apron. That must mean that he fell backwards, right? He fell onto something. It could also be a red herring to throw me off, but I'm not sure. How else would he die? I better take note of this. It's an apron covered in blood. What else? Oh, he seems to be holding something in his hand. It's hair! Orange hair. Tufts of it. I'll have to take this to forensics after I'm done. Ew. I think that's everything. do I get out of here? I guess I just jump. Whee! Alright, let's go to the forensics. Mafia forensics. Why can't I? Oh. Okay. Hello, little girl. Welcome to Mafia Forensics. How may Mafia help you? The victim's glasses, yes? Give me a moment. Okay, here's what I found. These are plexiglass glasses. The fact that they are cracked is interesting. That means they were directly impacted. A little fall would not break these glasses. A little fall wouldn't break these? Then they must have been broken directly. Weird. In addition, I found fingerprints on these glasses belonging to Mustache Girl. Huh? Mustache Girl? Her fingerprints are here? That's bizarre. Is she related to the crime? That's all I've got on these. Next item. Some hair you found. Give me a moment. Okay, here's what I found. This hair also belongs to Mustache Girl. I am to remain neutral on opinions. This isn't looking good for her. What was she up to? Is she the killer? That is all I've got on these. Next item. What? You do not have anything else to analyze? Be gone then! Okay. I don't know what he's looking at on TV. What? Okay. Some kind of mafia mountain. Yeah, that's a better look at it. Is there something else I'm supposed to be looking for? Huh? Oh. Ah, I think you've found everything, Hat Kid. Let's go over the evidence you've collected. Okay, here we go. Let's review everything we've learned so far. Yomo Morto died from being punched out of my house and ended up landing on rubble. At least that's what we can guess from the crime scene without an autopsy report. From the information you've got, Yomo Morto is 45, wearing a Kiss the Cook apron and has 20/20 vision. That's weird, isn't it? That's not just me, right? Yeah, if he had 20/20 vision, why was he wearing glasses? In addition, he was wearing the Mafia No. 7 shirt, wasn't he? Yeah, that's right. His glasses broke too, which shouldn't happen from a fall. As you can tell, with not even that bottle breaking from falling. Falso Morto, the twin brother, fits the description more according to his profile. We could be assuming wrong, that Yomo was the one who died, at least up there. Oh, you think so? That would make sense. Herngurg. It's all confusing. We'll have to wait for the trial to find the truth. Oh, it's you! I thought I heard you lot skittering around. Huh? It's the prosecutor! The prosecutor? Hello, you wonderful sods. And by wonderful, I mean absolutely horrible. You know, I was having a pretty good day until you gets showed up. I was thinking, oh, maybe my day won't be horrible. I'll have a great day. But no. What do I find out? My arch nemesis is defending Mafia in court. Oh, it's not enough that I have to deal with the big sod thinking he's a detective, but now I also have to deal with you? God, could today get any worse? Oh yeah, it could, because I remembered I had to face you in trial. Gross! Okay, simmer down, you mustache fireball. You're at like an 11? I'm gonna need you to take it at like a 6 max. No, I refuse! You wanna know why? My morning tea time was utterly ruined by you deciding that you have any lick of justice in you. You think you can battle wits and justice with me? Laughable! What a hoot! And guess what? I had to escort you two gits to the Peckin' courtroom. Peck! I apologize for my outbursts, but you lot have officially soured my day. Now then, the only way I'll be able to calm down is by beating you in that court. I want Luca executed, you understand? Now come on, we're leaving. I don't care if you two aren't prepared. We're going. Mother of all Peck, she's really gonna prosecute, isn't she? Dang, she was angry. And so, Mustache Girl angrily escorted Luca and Hat Kid to the courtroom, where they would once again do battle. To be continued. Oh, was I not able to click on it before? I would have done it in order anyways, which I did. It doesn't look like I have time to actually start the trial, though. So we'll just wander around a little bit. I can't wait, though. I want this ball. Let's see if there's some time thingies that I haven't picked up yet. I haven't got this one. Whoops. Okay, that looks easy to get to. Let's just do this one. It's so cute. Blooming idiots. Oh, the giant meat looks yummy. Giant meat is what I live for. Let's see, is it this way? Gotta find the little beach section. Is it here? No, let's go in here. I think it's straight through. Or not. Ugh. Can I get a zoom out? No. can't see where I'm going. Here we go. Should be right here. There it is. Oh, it's, I'm sure I've done these before. I'm pretty sure I got all of the collectibles inside, too. SS, none of your business. I think I can get over there, maybe? Maybe not. Oh, I guess I really can with the Kirby. I don't think there's anything over there. Oh, I got it. I'm almost certain I can get over there. But I'm also certain I won't be able to get back if I did get over there. I think we got everything.
Has little girl noticed that unspent rift pawns are kept each floor? No need to get every single pawn. With luck, Mafia has opened entrance to next floor for you.
Okay. It's a heart. Oh. Coming home. Yay! Let me finish this rift and then we'll stop. The heck? Did it give it to me or no? Ow! think it did give it to me. These pigeons. Oh. Why are there cannons? Guess there's no painting in here? There's only one more. Whoa, what was that? Oh! Why are they trying to kill me? Ugh! Oh, little Crabbo! What was that? There's something like way at the top. How do I get that? Oh, I think I saw. Okay. Ow! Is that it? I hope I haven't missed this last, painting. Wait, where's the... Oh, it's this way. Oh man, I think I did miss it somewhere. Oh well. Money! No, I missed one. Huh. No. These are dookie colors. Minty fresh? You say so. Alright, I guess that'll be it for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me play A Hat in Time. I want to thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Should be back tomorrow with more Ace Attorney. A Hat in Time. A Hat in Crime. So yeah, you guys have a great evening and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!